The Trident, a powerful mythical weapon with many abilities. It is said that the Trident has the power to manipulate water, control sea creatures, and cause storms and earthquakes. The Trident is considered to be a symbol of Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea. Such weapon can be also found in Hinduism as a symbol of god Shiva. Excalibur, the legendary sword of King Arthur, and one of the most famous mythical weapons of all time. According to legend, this sword is believed to have ultimate power, and it has the ability to make its user become near invincible. In some versions of the legends, Excalibur and the sword in the stone are said to be the same weapon, but in other versions, they are regarded as two different swords. Kaumodaki, the mace of the Hindu god Vishnu and one of the most powerful weapons in Hindu mythology. According to Mahabharata, the great Hindu epic, this divine weapon has the power to slay the strongest demons and cause great destruction. Thunderbolt, the personal weapon and symbol of Zeus, the Greek god of the sky. Thunderbolt is considered to be the most powerful and feared weapon in the entire Greek mythology. It has the power to smash mountains, to provoke storms, and to kill the gods. Mjolnir, the hammer of Thor, the god of thunder in Norse mythology. This hammer used by Thor to generate lightning that has enough power to destroy mountains. But at the same time, the hammer can revive animals and humans. It could also shrink in size so it fits into Thor's shirt. Ruyi Jingu, the magical staff of the Monkey King Sun Wukong in Chinese mythology. According to the legend, the staff follows the commands of its user. It has the ability to shrink or grow in size, become lighter or heavier, or make clones of itself. The Monkey King could shrink the staff down to the size of a needle and keep it hidden behind his ear. Ame-no-Ohabari, a mythical Japanese blade used by the creator god Izanagi. This blade has the ability to cut and shape anything. Taming Sari, a magical dagger of immense power used by the Malay hero Hantua. Taming Sari is believed to grant its user the power to be completely immune to all forms of physical harm and injuries. Narayanastra, the unstoppable weapon of the great Hindu epic, described as a disc-like weapon that has the ability to fire millions of deadly missiles at the same time. The intensity of these missiles would increase if the target started to resist, and the only way to defend against the Narayanastra is to show total submission before the missile hits the target. The Golden Bow, the personal weapon of Apollo, the Greek god of the sun. According to myth, this weapon can be used either to heal or to destroy. It can shoot flaming or exploding arrows miles away. It can also teleport people from one place to another at the speed of light. Fragarach, a legendary sword in Irish mythology said to be made by the gods themselves and used by the first High King. The sword was told to cut through anything, giving its user the ability to control wind and force the truth out of people the moment its blade touches their throat. Gungnir, the spear of Odin, the god of war in Germanic and Norse mythology. This spear is considered to be one of the most mentioned objects in Norse mythology. Gungnir is considered to be a magic spear that always finds its target no matter how it was thrown. Pashupatastra, the personal weapon of Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction. The Pashupatastra is believed to be one of the most powerful weapons in Hindu mythology. This weapon is capable of causing great destruction and overpowering all beings no matter how powerful they are. The Sword of Freyr, a long sword used by Freyr, the Norse god of fertility. According to myth, this sword is said to have magical powers, and it is described as one of the few weapons that is capable of fighting on its own. Gandiva, the divine bow of Arjuna, one of the heroes of the Hindu epic Mahabharata. The bow was made by the creator god Brahma, and according to the epic, the Gandiva gives its user self-confidence and self-belief, with the ability to fire hundreds of arrows miles away. Vijaya, the divine bow of Karna, one of the main protagonists of the Mahabharata. Vijaya was so powerful and special. Each arrow of this bow created a sound that was loud as thunder, and beams of light that was bright as lightning, which has the power to blind the enemy. Kusanagi-no-Tsurugi, a legendary sword in Japanese mythology. According to myth, when god Susanoo defeated the 8-headed snake Orochi, he found a magical sword at the end of the snake's tail. This sword has the power to cut through all forms of physical matter, including air, fire, and diamonds. It also has the ability to create waves of wind with each swing. Vajra, the weapon of the Hindu god of thunder, Indra. Vajra's powers are very similar to Zeus's Thunderbolt and Thor's hammer. Caladbolg, a magical sword in Celtic mythology. According to the legend, Caladbolg is a two-handed sword that has the power to slice the tops of hills and defeat an entire army. Brahmashirsha, the most destructive weapon in Hindu mythology, said to have the power to destroy the universe and end the existence of everything. Sharur, or Smasher of Thousands, is the personal weapon of Ninurta, the Sumerian god of war. According to ancient Sumerian sources, Sharur is described as a talking magical mace that can communicate with Ninurta and advise him in the battlefield. It is also described as a wide-range destructive weapon that has the ability to shapeshift into a winged lion. Thuận Thiên, a legendary sword in Vietnamese mythology. According to legend, Thuận Thiên is a magical sword with the ability to increase the size and strength of its user. Carnwennan, the dagger of King Arthur in the Welsh Arthurian legends. It was said that this dagger has a magical power that allows its user to blend into shadows. The twin spears of Diarmuid Ua Duibhne. According to Irish mythology, Diarmuid was a demigod and skilled warrior who used a yellow spear and a red spear that has the ability to inflict wounds that cannot be healed. The silver bow of Artemis, the personal weapon of Artemis, the Greek goddess of the moon and hunt. This bow has the ability to damage the target without causing any pain.